tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Blitz, and in today's video, I'll be playing in the Tier 10 British Tech Tree Medium, the FV4202. This is a tank that is incredibly hard to deal with, down to the fact that it carries Hesh. 440 average damage of Hesh, which brings its effective DPM, even with calibrated shells, upwards of 3,700. That's a lot of DPM. Now, it is kind of crazy to think that a Leopard 1 has similar DPM just by using it normally, but it doesn't have the alpha. The fact that you can have a 6.9 second reload and have 440 damage a shot makes this an incredibly hard tank for almost any class of vehicles to deal with. If you're a heavy tank and this thing gets on your side, it's going to hit harder than you probably are going to hit it back. And if you're in a tank destroyer like the FE2-5B183, yeah, good luck. Seriously, good luck, because the 4202 will eat you for breakfast. Now, if we look at the enemy lineup, they have an E50 and a T100 LT. I'm hoping that my mediums help me out. We got an Object 907, and it appears a T92E1 over here. The enemy T100 LT is playing fairly aggressive, but I'm not going to worry too much about that player just yet, because we're actually going to drive over and get, there you go, a 538 tap into that vehicle. Think about that, 538 damage. I mean, that's insane. Now, unfortunately, we did end up missing our shell on that E50, but it doesn't matter. I mean, the dude's just YOLOing anyway. There's a 442 tap right there. This guy's going to die in just a second. Let's just go for one more tap. There you go. Nice 168 damage. I don't know what that guy was doing, what his thought process was, or I don't think he had a thought process, I'm going to be honest. But free damage, right? We got the 200 LT off to the side. Another 476 tap right there. And if I see what's happening right now, I'm going to leave. Oh, lag. Holy lag. What are you doing, Wargaming? All right. I'm leaving. Me go. Goodbye. I'm going to see if I can maybe help out over here with the enemy 215B, AMX 5100, FE2-5B183. So we're going to drive across like this. There you go. Nice. All right. Thing I do have to be careful about is that 183. Not exactly sure how I want to deal with him, but there you go. One nice shell into his tank, and let's just get towards his side. Now we can drive up, up, and away. There you go. Another nice shell into the 183. And then we're going to drive this way, get around his tank like this, get another shell in. Man, aren't 183 players so great at the game? Wow, they are truly the most skilled players that exist. And there you go. Wow, lag is just insane today. I don't know what's up with the packet loss, or I don't know, but it's bad. Unfortunately, we did not end up penning that Hesh shell on the FE4202, but it doesn't really matter, because we're going to pen that one right there. 410 damage into his vehicle. And again, this is just where that alpha of the Hesh is so insane is, well, it would be if I could actually pen the shots. While the 2-5B doesn't have a lot of armor, I will say it definitely has troll armor when it comes to high explosive rounds due to the angling on it, but it doesn't matter. We can miss one or even two shells and still come out on top here. The enemy Yag is somewhere in front of us, and I'm going to send it for the Yag, because obviously I have the mobility advantage that Yag doesn't even remotely carry on us, so let's see. Hello, where are you? This Jag has to be like right around this corner here. There he is. Okay. So let's keep going this way, and well, let's see if we can just bait a shell from him. Come on. Come after me. Oh, he hits that. Okay. Welcome to my life, ladies and gents, where apparently I get hit by that shot. But it doesn't matter too much to me, because, I mean, this Jag is really stuck in quite an awful situation. We can just get another shell into him there. And I'm not really all too worried. I'm actually more interested in shooting this T110E4 if he backs up a little bit more. Oh no, I got hit, darn. This is just where the 4202 is great, though. I mean, even if the dude hits me, which, to be fair, does hurt quite a bit, doesn't really matter too much, because we can just easily continue slapping him over and over and over. Let's get another shell into his tank, back up, and now he can't do anything to us. And, I mean, even if he shoots us, I don't really care, because that gives my 263 and 268 the ability to just rush him. Goodbye! Sometimes sacrificing your health is not a bad idea, because it lets my teammates get the kills. But I don't really care. There's some people out there that are so stingy, they won't die to get damage out. I've never understood that. I mean, that was a 5,800 damage game. Pulled out a mastery. Do I really need any more damage? There's so many players out there that will literally refuse to poke an enemy because even though they're full health, even though they might die, Oh no, darn. I guess I just won't allow the enemy to get any damage. I don't really feel bad giving a player like that Yag damage, because at the end of the day, it helps him out too. Why shouldn't I help out another player in the enemy team if his team's going to suck anyway and fall apart? I mean, it wasn't his fault that E50 was bad, I definitely have to say. So, here we are, second game. What do we have up against us? We got a Hori, Minotauro, but let's see specifically what I'm going to have to deal with, which is the E50 and the standard B. Now, the 4202 is very fast, has a top speed of 60, which allows me to very easily, as you can see, get my way up this bridge and kind of stop the enemy from being able to... Oh, okay, 4202. But I was going to say stop the enemy from being able to control the bridge. But my gun kind of trolled me there. Let's just wait right here. Enemy's definitely going to have a tricky time dealing with us. There you go. Nice shot into the Hori for 440 damage. And we're going to reload. 3, 2, 1. Let's see if I can get a nice shell into you. 489. This is, again, where that alpha is just amazing. Is trading with enemy opponents. I'm able to outtrade them. There you go. Enemy E50M. Outtrade him. 400 damage there. Let's put on my adrenaline as well. Maybe I can get another shot into the E50. There you go. Wow. My Hesh rolls less than his, and he damages my Amarak. Welcome to my life, ladies and gents. My life is very unlucky. That's the best way I can describe it. Let's go for a Hesh shell into the Hori. There you go. We're already up to 2100 damage, I should point out. Think about that. I mean, that's just insane damage what this thing's able to rack up here. Now, unfortunately, I am in a bit of a tricky situation when it comes to my damaged Amarak. I could very easily be sitting at a lot more damage right now, but there's nothing I can really do about that. I've already used my repair kits on my tracks. When it comes to British tanks, they have very poor track armor. I don't really know why it is, but they just... Oh, and my ST1 kind of blocks me. And then... Oh, that doesn't pen him? What? Where did that shell go? I'm actually very confused. That shell, I thought, was going to very easily connect into that guy. Now, we got the enemy E50M off to the side. Or not E50M, but E50, who I'm going to... Yeah, there you go. Just waiting for the shot. Nice 490 tap into his vehicle. And with that, I mean, we're already over 3,000 damage. Sure, we have a damaged Amarak, but it doesn't take away from the alpha this tank carries. And it's pretty insane alpha. Look at that. Easy shot into the enemy E50's turret there. And with that, at this point, I'd say we're doing pretty dang good, personally. I mean, we've gotten a pretty solid chunk of damage out. Let's go for a nice shot into the enemy ST1. He shoots my teammate. Minotauro's on the side. I'm going to ignore that Minotauro. Hopefully he doesn't tunnel me, as I'm going to shoot at this guy. So please don't shoot at me. I promise I won't shoot you. We'll just, we'll live in peace. There you go. Another nice shot into the ST1. 4,800 damage dealt so far. And as you can see, we're just going to load a standard shell. Butter through that guy. Okay, now I'm probably going to shoot at you. I'm going to be real. I'm probably going to try and kill you. There you go. Nice hat shot into the Minotauro. But man, tank's so hard to deal with, isn't it? Oh, yeah, now that broken armor on the Minotauro everybody keeps telling me about. Oh, needs to be nerfed on the armor is what everybody says. Oh, I fell. Whoops. It's fine, though. We still get an easy Hesh shell into the rear of the T-57 Heavy. Looks like nobody else is actually going to be able to get the shot into him, so let's aim in one more Hesh shell. There you go. Finish off that player. And with that, all that's left is a standard B off to the side, who we're going to push towards. Come here, standard B. There's one nice shot for 380. Give him a little love tap. We might die, but again, doesn't really matter that much to me if I die. He bounces a shell on my turret, and there you have it. An incredibly easy victory and another fantastic battle to showcase just what the FE4202 is all about. Two back-to-back 6,000 damage games. This one was 6,640 damage. To be honest, if we didn't have a damaged Amarak, probably could have done upwards of 7,000, maybe even 8,000. But that's just what the 4202 does. You can see why it is such a powerful tank and almost impossible to deal with when you use the alpha compared with that penetration. It's just amazing. What I will add is that this is a very skill-based tank, so while I may have done pretty dang good in the tank today, I mean, you can see, what do we average in the vehicle for the 2 games? We went, I played 3 games in it. We averaged 5,000 damage with all 3 games. That's because the first game I played went about 2,700, but think about that, 5,000 average. That's absolutely crazy, so yeah, I'd highly suggest to mess around with the 4202, but definitely learn how to use Hesh. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.